2 years ago, I uploaded my first 8 videos to YouTube. The last one being the aquarium map, and the ones before it, Little Hotel, Abandoned Mall, Gmod, all those great times. I was very cringy and very inexperienced, and I had no idea what I was doing. And honestly, those are probably the most embarrassing videos I've ever done. But after the 8th video, my hard drive was broken. I was a little upset, and at the time, I was also kind of grateful. I rewatched my videos and thought they were cringy, and they still kind of are. And I was thinking to myself, what am I doing? why would I want to continue embarrassing myself like this and just keep on uploading, you know? I kept tearing myself down. I didn't feel like I was like, I mean, I was just starting out, granted. I didn't have many subscribers at all. I think I only had like maybe 10, not maybe like 15. I don't, it's been so long. So the GM aquarium map sat there for months, and I hadn't recorded for a while because I just had been thinking maybe I should just stop. You know, I mean, the passion was there, but the embarrassment was also overwhelming because I just didn't like how I sounded after uploading those. It felt really awkward, you know, and the motivation was slowly draining on what I should be doing. That was until I got a comment later on down the line, and it's still in my heart. To this comment is probably the reason why I kept going in the first place. So I want to thank you, Last Boy, for the comment. I appreciate it a lot. If I hadn't gotten a comment, I probably wouldn't have continued, honestly. I mean, at the time, I was still moving too. So even though I hadn't recorded and my hard drive was kind of broken, I still wanted to record, but at the time, I was just embarrassed and my hard drive was broken, and I just didn't feel like recording until I got the comment asking, hey, when's the next video? And then it came to me that, you know, if I could just make one person happy, you know, maybe I should just keep going. And I was doing this for myself anyways, you know, and I also thought to myself, who cares if I get embarrassed? I was still technically moving and unpacking, but my hard drive was still broken, but I could have fixed it. But I ended up getting a reply back saying, I hope to see the vid soon, and you'll make it big one day, trust me. And those words of encouragement, you know, it refueled my fire. I'm gonna have those embarrassing moments. I'm gonna be cringy, and I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be frightened. There's just gonna be things I'm just gonna have to get over with. And I decided to keep going after that. I uploaded more videos more often. I made a lot of videos every weekday, and I still do technically today, although there are moments where I do need a break. But I kept wanting to see more things. I wanted to see what else I was able to experience. There are so many things I want to just do, and I pushed aside my embarrassment and my nervousness and just kept going. Though at the time, too, if I had known there was a software for my mic, I would have downloaded that sooner, but it's okay. I know that my mic was horrible back then, and now I'm glad that I got the software to fix that. Apparently, I didn't know that, but it's okay. So I kept going. I managed to hit milestones along the way, which I wasn't expecting to hit. I wasn't expecting anyone to actually enjoy the stuff I make, because, well, it's just an idiot with a camera walking around Gmod's map like an idiot. I had the thought in my mind that I was doing this for myself in the first place. I wanted to show people that you can have a different adventure every single day. And hopefully I got my message across at least a little bit until my model got removed, the one you're seeing right now. It ended up getting removed, and I was upset, and I had to record the majority of my channel with the Shadow Miku model. At the time, I still played rhythm games, so finding a Shadow Miku model was actually kind of perfect. But at the same time, this is the brand of the character I chose for the channel, so I'm very happy that it ended up coming back. I couldn't be any more happier that I can record with this right now. I don't say it often, but I am very glad that this particular character slash model is back in the workshop because I really love this character. It's awesome. But eventually we also started a Discord server. I was very reluctant to start a Discord server in the first place because I've heard stories of Discord servers dying immediately, and at the time, I think I only had maybe 400, 500 subscribers. No. At the time, I think I only had like 200, 300 subscribers, and I was content on thinking that maybe it was okay to start. So I made a community post, and we weren't exactly ready for it yet. So I waited. I kept making videos. I kept going. And eventually, I believe whenever I hit 500 or 600 subscribers, I finally made another community post asking, hey, y'all want a Discord server? You know, I wasn't in a rush, you know, I was nowhere near a rush. But I ended up making one. It took a good bit of research to do, although it still does need a little bit more tinkering and some fixing up to do. But it's there, which you can join in the description down below. We do map recommendations, and we also have events where we do murder, all that fun stuff. But I'm sorry for the plugin. I'm going to continue. And since then, I've been, I switched to VR. I managed to find a good headset, which was the wrong one. I managed to grab the wrong headset, but it's okay. It still worked out. I ended up not getting the right one. I think it was probably a good decision. I think with Bluetooth headsets, they're not exactly, reliable. Let's just say I meant to get the Bluetooth headset, and I ended up getting the wired one, and that's that. I still wish I got the Bluetooth one, though, because I do VR stuff, and there's so many cords I have to deal with. I did some VR chat videos before we ended up doing the Gmod VR stuff, because I was still technically during that phase where I wasn't very comfortable with my setup on the mic. Which apparently, the headset I bought works with the software that I also have. Woo! I have a problem. And I'm very glad I started doing VR recently, too. Although, recently for me, in terms of the longevity of actually doing it, because I've been doing desktop for so long that I just now am recently starting to cover maps with VR. And it's been a grand old time, but I'm also scared at some points. Whenever I see my map recommendations with a bunch of scary maps, and I'm kind of, please help me. But as I've been going on, you know, making videos, I've met a lot of map creators, map developers, people who are playing the same game I am. It's people who have been playing it longer than I have. Like, I'm just surprised that I've been welcomed into this community very, very nicely, very greatly. Like a little snug little book you find at a book library. You just shift it on in there in that little empty space. That was probably a bad simile. I couldn't be ever more grateful to the people I've met as I've been going through this adventure. Granted, I'm going through more than one adventure. The adventures I have in VR on Gary's mod, and the adventures I'm having while exploring the internet space / Discord space. Having fun, meeting new friends, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I do want to say one thing in particular, though. I just wanted to say one more thing before we ended it off here. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to have this opportunity to be a content creator for you guys. I'm still very inexperienced, and I am still a human being, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing sometimes. But I couldn't be ever more grateful. I'm really glad everyone's given me the opportunity to do this and have fun and just an overall good time. I can't wait to see what else the future holds for me. Whether I keep laughing, crying, scared, frightened, even through all my troubled stuff in my real real world issues, I've been fairly welcomed, and I couldn't be ever more happy. I couldn't have done it without everyone's support. It really means the world to me that I could do something like this and just have fun with it. So thank you for 1,000 subscribers, even with all my own issues and everything that I've gone through and all my embarrassing moments. I hope you can accept me for who I am and what I do. Why does this feel like a dating profile? No, but thank you. Truly. I really couldn't have been here without you. I'm really glad I can be able to do this and have a great community. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye, guys.